another vid, 090 back here with another video today, and in today's video, this video is about Andrew McCulloch being linked to the St. George Illawarra Dragons on a multi-million deal actually for 3 years, and that comes as a little bit of a surprise to me because at his age, he's like 31 now, and yeah, I don't know about the signing if the Dragons are getting him, but at this stage it's just rumours, so we'll see what happens over time, But yeah, look, I know I discussed this in the Fantasy Rugby League show yesterday, but the thing is, I kind of rushed through it because the video was going for a bit too long, so that's why I rushed through the whole McCulloch Dragons thing. So I decided to make a separate video on it today and go into a lot more detail because I think that'd be better to do. So yeah, and let's get into it. So I understand that Anthony Griffin, who's now the new Dragons coach, as we know, he has a long-distance relationship with Andrew McCulloch, and I feel like that's probably the reason why McCulloch's been linked to the Dragons, because I think that Griffin has decided to bring him over because they're friends and all that. So I think that's good, but they don't need him. I think he's a bit too old now. He used to be good early on, but like I feel like he's at this stage. I feel like he's at the end of his career. I feel like that they got a better hooker in Cameron McInnes. Now, if they're signing McCulloch because they're wanting to play hooker and Cameron McInnes to lock, it's not a bad idea, I don't think. But I think that McInnes prefers to play hooker. I think that McInnes likes playing hooker a bit more than lock, for what I've heard. And that's why Cameron McInnes has been linked to the Tigers, because that's where Tigers actually need a good hooker like McInnes himself. And that's why and then I think when McInnes started hearing his Andrew McCulloch to Dragons rumours, that's probably why McCulloch is not keen really not really keen on focusing on a re-signing of the Dragons. That's why he's kind of looking into other options on the market, because I think as soon as McCulloch was linked to the Dragons, I think McInnes made the decision himself to go in the market and see what he's worth to other teams, and that's probably why this is all happening right now. So this will cause a bit of a domino effect, I think, if McCulloch went to the Dragons and McInnes left. This will cause a big domino effect. But if they get McCulloch and keep McInnes, I think that's pretty good, because McInnes is actually a good lock, but I like him more as a hooker personally, but he's a good lock, he can play there, I guess. But it's an interesting situation. I think that I really don't want Dragons to sign McCulloch, because I think that McCulloch's kind of, like I said before, is at the end of his career. I think that McCulloch had a long, successful career. I think he played in 2 grand finals and lost in both of them, and he's made his state of origin debut back in 2018, so he has had a bad career, I don't think, Andrew McCulloch, but I feel like that the Dragons need to keep younger guys, and McInnes is way younger than McCulloch by a couple of years, so, and I think McInnes is more of a leader. He's the captain as well, McInnes. I'm not saying that McCulloch doesn't have that sort of leadership skills, because he probably does, because of his experience over the past couple of years and how long he's been in the NRL and the game for in general. But I feel like that McInnes is more of a warrior sort of player. He's a guy that just offers a bit more now for his age, and he's not at the end of his career. He's a bit more versatile, I could say, because he can play lock, hooker, and all that. And he's been discussed to play the Blues very soon. He's been in the squad, so he's been unlucky not to play last year for the Blues, but he was in the squad, and I expect him to be there again in 2021. So it's an interesting situation, but I think that the Dragons would be crazy to let McInnes go for McCulloch, in my opinion. But we'll see what happens. But I think that it's all rumours at this stage, but there's strong connections with Dragons forums and Dragons rumours on Facebook and Twitter and all that this is true. They want McCulloch on a 3-year deal on a multi-million deal as well, which I think is not good at all. I think like multi-million deal for someone that's at 31 years old for 3 years, far out. That's too much in my opinion. And I think McCulloch's not worth a multi-million deal, even though he's good for value, for experience and all that. Not for 3 years. No, he's too old for another 3 years, I think. And also, not for a multi-million deal. I mean, if you're talking about multi-million deal, you'd spend multi-million on players like, for example, maybe Adam Reynolds. Maybe guys like, players like probably Cody Walker, probably guys like Joseph Manu, all those sort of guys. Probably add a car, multi-million contracts. Not for McCulloch though. Come on, he's not worth that much. But anyway, We'll see what happens. It's interesting, but do any of you guys see McCulloch going to the Dragons and McInnes going to the Tigers? Because that's what could happen if that whole deal of McCulloch to Dragons happens. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in the coming weeks. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next video.